Hey everybody, welcome back. This is the build that I did for the newest, or the only, I should say, Spark Challenge going on right now. So the point of the challenge was to design a wedding venue, and they gave a choice between a couple of different themes. So one was rustic, one was jungle, one was beach. And this one that I decided on was desert/casino. And there might have been one or two other ones. I'm not entirely positive, but those are the ones I could think of off the top of my head. So I read through the rules. I was really excited about the whole thing. And as I was trying to figure out which one I was going to do, I said, what is desert casino? What does that even mean? Why would they even pick this one for part of the list? It didn't make any sense to me, but I was looking at all the different builds that are on the gallery in the Sparked section, and I didn't see one single desert/casino theme. So I said, okay, I have to do this. So I was trying to figure out what I was going to do, and I was thinking about it, and I remember, in passing while building and stuff, seeing billboards and a lot of neon signs. So I said maybe I could make this like Vegas and make it kind of almost a little cheesy, a little over the top with all the red and black, and just make it, I don't know, just really outrageous. So that's what I went for. You can see here I used this rug. I sized it up, which I did this one other time I made a Queen of Hearts castle, and I made a rose using the rug that has the rose on it, and I sized it up and I placed individual flowers. I actually ended up using the bush from, well, I don't know if it's it's like a hedge, like a tall hedge from the Romantic Garden Pack. That's what I used to do that, and that came out really, really beautiful. But I don't know if it was just too much graphics in the build, but every time I opened the game, when I got towards the end of the build, it crashed. So luckily I had finished pretty much. I just had a little bit of landscaping left that I had wanted to do, but I didn't get to do that because the game kept crashing. But I at least got almost all of it. So that one's up on the on my YouTube, and that one's up on the gallery as well if you wanted to take a look at it. But anyways, so I used that for, my theme was this whole casino, Vegas. I just kind of like went with it. I didn't really have anything in mind. I knew that I wanted to make this cool long runway, and at first I thought I would make it say like Jack, Queen, King, Ace, and then I was like, no, let me just do King and Queen and do the hearts. So that's what I ended up with, and I think it turned out pretty cool. It's really different than anything else that I normally do. And then I didn't know what to do with all this space that I had, so I said, let me put some water in, put some rock all around. And that was a little time consuming, but I think it was worth it in the end. And then I ended up, I don't know, I just sort of went with the theme. I wasn't really sure where I was going with it. I just tried to look through the menu and find anything that was neon to decorate with. And I just ended up putting all these signs all over the place. At first, I thought I was only going to put maybe like 2 or 3 just to give this impression. And then once I saw how much neon there actually was, because I don't look at it, I just pass over it when I see it when I'm building, because it's not something I would normally use. But when I actually took the time to see how much was in there, there's a lot in there. So I used pretty much every piece of neon sign that I could find. I think there was like 1 or 2 that I didn't use. And I used a couple of billboards. And then I was a little lost as to what else I could put to make it look like this casino theme and give this vibe. So I used the perfect pedestal from Get Famous, and I just put it at the end of, the beginning of the runway, I should say. And I used the pool lights, and I made it look like dice. And then I did the same thing. I built a building, which you'll see towards the end of the video, but I built just one big square, and I made it look like a big one, and then I took the bags of money and the briefcases of money that come in the game, and I sized them up and put them on top just to be really over the top the way that Vegas is. I've never been to Vegas. I've always wanted to go, but all the pictures that I've seen and everything, it just looked really over the top and outlandish, so that's what I was going for. That's why I use so much stuff from like Get Famous, and I use a lot of vintage glamour stuff when I was decorating and whatnot. And then what I did with the room that I built is I created a basement, and downstairs I put a little honeymoon romantic suite, bathroom, a little game area with like card tables and a bar, and a kitchen and a bathroom, so that it could actually be a functioning wedding venue if you wanted it to be. So anyways, this is up on the Sparked Gallery. I have some more exciting stuff for you coming up next week, and I do still have my shell challenge going on right now. I actually haven't mentioned it on here yet, but the other day I created a shell challenge. I put all the info up on Instagram if you guys want to check it out. I'll leave my user ID in the description, but it's Erin with a Y 0320. That's the same as my gallery ID. It's up on the gallery, and what I did for it to make it cool was I made a regular shell, and then one of the requirements for the build is that you have to create a basement, and you have to make something really cool in the basement. So that could be anything. I didn't leave any limitations on that. So I'm really excited to see what people come up with. I think it'll be a fun one. I think you could go in a lot of different directions with that. You could have a world of possibilities. So if you're interested in that, like I said, that's all up on Instagram, and it's up on my gallery if you'd like to download it. And then I'm going to feature everybody on my story on Instagram that participates, and then I'll also be doing like a walkthrough tour video of a few different builds depending on how many people actually participate. But I said on the post, if I have a lot of people, then I'll do like the top 10, do like a walkthrough tour of their builds. So I hope you all have a great day. Please hit that like button. And I wanted to say, I woke up this morning to 103 subscribers. So for anybody that's watching that is subscribed to me, thank you so much to all 103 of you. From the bottom of my heart, I am so grateful. When I started this channel, I had no idea that people were going to watch my videos. I was so nervous. I was really self-conscious. I doubted myself so much, and this might sound like a small number to a lot of people, but to me this is really major, and it just solidifies to me that I'm doing something that people want to see, because sometimes this is pretty hard, like it's not I've gotten a lot of positive feedback, but it's not always easy. It's definitely makes you question if you're doing stuff that's good enough, and there's so many talented people in this community, so to be recognized for what I'm doing is just really amazing. So thank you again. You guys have made my week, and if you haven't subscribed to me yet, please do so. I'd love to hear what you guys think of this build and any of my other builds. I always welcome any sort of feedback that you guys have for me, and I hope you all have a great day. Bye.